got a question for you. You ready? Whose side are you leaning on? Leaning on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you leaning on? Leaning on the Lord's side. I lean, I lean, I lean, I lean. Leaning on the Lord's side. I lean, I lean, I lean, I lean. Leaning on the Lord's side. Okay, I said, whose side are you clapping on? Clapping on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you clapping on? Clapping on the Lord's side. But I clap, I clap, I clap, I clap. Clapping on the Lord's side. I clap, I clap, I clap, I clap. Clapping on the Lord's side. Alright, what should we do next? I said, whose side are you dancing on? Dancing on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you dancing on? Dancing on the Lord's side. I dance, I dance, I dance, I dance. Dancing on the Lord's side. I dance, I dance, I dance, I dance. Dancing on the Lord's side. Okay, let's see. This one would be fun. Make sure there's someone close to you right now when you do this one, okay? I said, whose side are you tickling on? Tickling on the Lord's side. I regret this. Whose side are you tickling on? Tickling on the Lord. But you should probably tickle each other. I tickle, I tickle, I tickle, I tickle. Tickling on the Lord's side. I tickle, I tickle, I tickle, I tickle. Tickling on the Lord. Okay, come back. Oh, that one's rough. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. Alright, I said, whose side are you sleeping on? Sleeping on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you sleeping? Sleeping on the Lord's side. And you know, in the morning when you slept all night and then all of a sudden there's this beep, 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 beep noise and it makes you just want to scream. Whose side are you screaming on? Whose side are you screaming on? Screaming on the Lord's side. That was fun. Sorry, parents. I apologize for the screaming that just happened in your house. Alright, how about this one? I said, whose side are you hugging on? Hugging on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you hugging on? Hugging on the Lord's side. Of course, you're supposed to be social distancing right now, so we'll air hug. Whose side are you air hugging on? Air hugging on the Lord's side. I said, whose side are you air hugging on? Air hugging on the Lord's side. I air hug, I air hug, I air hug, I air hug. Air hugging on the Lord's side. I air hug, I air hug, I air hug, I air hug. Air hugging on the Lord's side. That was fun. Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. Jesus, you're my joy. One more time, sing it loud. Here we go. Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. Jesus, you're my joy. Well, there is a God whose patient love pursues me. He won't give up even when I lose my way. And I will rejoice and let my heart be filled with praises, because my God has done great things. Come on, Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. my debt of sin was paid for, where mercy flows and the cross was born for me. I will rejoice, for my Jesus came to rescue and conquered death at Calvary. Come on, Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. Jesus, you're my joy. All right, put your hands in the air. Here we go. My hands are lifted up, my feet are dancing now, beneath the overflow of your love pouring down. My hands are lifted up, my feet are dancing now, beneath the overflow of your love pouring down. Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. Jesus, you're my joy. All right, one last time, put your hands in the air. Here we go. My hands are lifted up, my feet are dancing now, beneath the overflow of your love pouring down. My hands are lifted up, my feet are dancing now, beneath the overflow of your love pouring down. All right, just your voices, let's sing it together. Jesus, you're my joy, down deep in my soul. You got me coming back for more. Jesus, you're my joy. Give it up for our Lord Jesus. Give it up for him. Awesome.
Welcome back, MVCC kiddos. Today we are going to be talking about the sixth person in our Untold Bible Stories lesson plan. Today we're going to be talking about Rahab. Now let's listen to a video about her story.
Stories of the Bible, Rahab and the Spies. This is Rahab.
Hi.
Rahab lived in the town of Jericho in the Promised Land. Rahab was not an Israelite, and she made bad choices. But God had a plan for Rahab, even though she was a sinner.
All right.
Now God told his people, the Israelites,
Hey, that's us.
to go into the Promised Land. So Joshua sent 2 spies to search the land around the city of Jericho. The 2 spies came to Rahab's house to stay the night. But the king of Jericho heard that there were spies in his city, so he sent orders for Rahab to bring them out. But Rahab hid the spies and told the king's men that it was true that the men were at her house, but she did not know where they were now.
I don't know. But
She told the king's men to go quickly to find the spies because they could not have gone far.
go now.
Oh, right.
So the king's men rushed out to the city in pursuit of the Israelite spies. All the while, the Israelites hid on Rahab's roof. So Rahab went to them and said, I know the Lord has given you this land. We have heard of the great acts that God has done for you. Your God is the God of all the heavens and the earth. So please swear to me that you will be kind to my family. The spies agreed to this, and Rahab helped them escape from the city. Before they left, they told Rahab to tie a scarlet rope to the window.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oops.
This rope would serve as a mark for Rahab's house and would remind the Israelites of their promise to her.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And so the spies were on their way. For 3 days they hid from the king's men, who were looking for them. Finally, they returned to Joshua and told them all they had seen. Rahab was remembered for her faithfulness, for she had given a friendly welcome to the spies and put her trust in the one true God.
That was a great video about Rahab. Now let's delve in a little bit deeper. So let's go back just a little bit before we get to talking about Rahab herself. Do you guys remember Moses? Think of some of the things that he was known for. He was known for the 10 Commandments and leading the Israelites out of Egypt after the plagues. He also was with the Israelites in the desert for a very long time as they waited for the promise of God of the promised land. Now Moses, when he passed away, God put Joshua in charge of the Israelites to lead them into the promised land. And he said a couple of things to him about where they were going to go. And I have this trusty map with me today to show you guys what land that God promised. He said, I will give you every place that your foot sets down. Your territory will extend from the deserts of Lebanon. This is the deserts right in here. Okay. And it said that you would go all the way to the great river Euphrates, this one right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's this river. And then all the way to the Hittite Empire. That's all the way up here. And to the Mediterranean Sea. That's this sea right here. So all this land, all of this was part of the promised land. So we are going to talk today about Jericho, this tiny little city right here, and how Rahab helped Joshua and the Israelites take over it. So when Joshua was told, you're going to take over this land, he sent in a couple of spies into Jericho to kind of scout it out and figure out, can we do this? What's the best way to do this? So he sent them in, and Rahab saw them and knew they were from God, and she hid them from the authorities and rulers of the town. And when she did, the Israelites asked her to tell them about the city, and then said, if you do this one thing, your whole family will be spared when we come and take over. So let's look at what that is. We're going to look at Joshua chapter 2, verses 17 and 18. So take a moment right now and turn in your Bibles if you got them with you. Pause the video real quick. You there? Everybody ready? Let's read it. Now the men had said to her, this oath you made us swear will not be binding on us unless when we enter the land you have tied this scarlet cord in the window through which you have let us down, and unless you have brought your father, mother, and your brothers and all your family into the house. So they were going to make the promise. If you have this scarlet rope tied on your window, we will pass your house and we won't do anything to you or your family that's hiding inside. Now, Rahab wouldn't normally have been in that position to be able to hide a spy like that. Rahab did not necessarily live a life that was pleasing to God either. And yet she knew as soon as she saw the Israelite spies that she could do something that would be pleasing to God by hiding them and keeping them safe. And because of that, she and her family's lives were spared. She shielded them from what bad things could have happened. And because of that, God saved her and her whole family. Let's head over to Ava and see what our memory verse is today.
Hello friends, I have another memory verse for you, and it is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And I'm scared of heights, but the Lord will be with me wherever I go, just like it said in the memory verse. So I'm going to hang off of this. Whee! All right, let me get back up. All right, I'm I'm going to say the memory verse one more time just to make sure you get it. And it is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Well, until next time, bye!
Thanks, Ava. Remember, guys, to be recording yourselves or running up to Miss Heather and I if you come to church on Sunday to let us know that you've memorized your memory verse. So make sure that you spend time learning Joshua 1:9 today. Now, your challenge this week. Rahab helped people, and she didn't necessarily have to, but we can do it too. So what are some ways that you can help someone out this week? Maybe you could be helping out your mom and dad with chores around the house. Maybe you can be weeding outside. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure God has laid something on your mind and heart right now as to what you could be doing. Yes, maybe it is cleaning your room. So think about what that might be today and tell a friend or a sibling or your parent and have them keep you accountable for getting that challenge done. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Here's Jason with some more worship music.
All right, here's another favorite, I think. I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. I will stand, stand, stand on His word. I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. With my armor, shield, and sword. With the breastplate of righteousness, a helmet of salvation, and my waist belted up with the truth. With the sword of the Spirit and my shield of faith, my feet will bring the gospel with the Lord is my strength. Let me hear ya. The Lord is my strength. The Lord is your what?
Strength, 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 strength!
Okay, I think we got it. Here we go. 1, 2. I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. I will stand, stand, stand on His word. I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. With my armor, shield, and sword. With the breastplate of righteousness, a helmet of salvation, and my waist belted up with the truth. With the sword of the Spirit and my shield of faith, my people bring the gospel with the Lord is my strength. Let me hear ya.
The Lord is my strength!
Oh, I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. You need to scream a little bit louder than that, right? Go.
My Lord is my strength!
The Lord is your what?
Strength, strength,
Strength, strength. Okay, we're going to speed it up a little bit. You guys ready to go faster? You ready to go faster? Ready to go faster? I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. I will stand, stand, stand on His word. I will fight, fight, fight for the Lord. With my armor, shield, and sword. With the breastplate of righteousness, the helmet of salvation, and my waist belted up with the truth. With the sword of the Spirit and my shield of faith, my fury and the sword of my strength.
My Lord is my strength!
The Lord is your what? Strength, 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 strength. Good job.
Hey Faith, what do you call a dinosaur that is snoring? A dino snore.
Where do cows go on Friday nights?
I don't know.
To the movies.
Haha, that's funny.
Is it?
Guess why 8 is scared of 7?
Why is 8 scared of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9. So 8 is scared of 7.
There you go.
Wait, why did the student eat his homework? His teacher said it was a piece of cake.
Seriously? What does a rain cloud wear under her dress? Underwear.
That's very funny.